Okay, welcome to our 101st Pathfinder game for the Friday night group. And for our 100th game, we did have a permadeath character. It'll be interesting to see how tonight's session goes following on from that.
We all die.
I've got my spare character ready. How about you?
We will somehow manage to get through 101, well, 100/101 episodes without killing the entire party all at once.
You've come close to killing everyone at the table multiple times.
Oh yeah. We've come close.
So is tonight the night?
We'll find out.
So
the ominous music that we heard didn't give me much.
Well, it was meant to inspire you, probably in the way you're not wanting to be inspired today. So, Em, you're up first.
I want to distribute. I played Juza, or Flex One Arm, who now actually lives up to his moniker. Because I lost my left arm last session, was it?
I know you know exactly where the arm is.
Oh no, sorry, I know exactly where my arm is. It got lopped off because it's stuck in a stone balcony. But anyway, and poor Giant had his, was it Giant's tail, or was it his foot?
One of them had the tail and the other one had its foot, and the one that had its tail also lost part of its ear.
I think that was Puppy. So I think Giant lost his back foot, or one of his back feet, and Puppy is now Doc's tail with a cut ear. So yeah, fun times.
I've got Giant down as front right paw and Puppy down as tail and ear.
So yes, Moose is not feeling great about life at the moment. So yeah.
Next up today we have Peter.
Greetings all. I am playing Lord Willy One Kenobi, monk, extraordinaire, practitioner of the amazing tiger style, and husband of the Hell Knight Ruby One Kenobi. Yeah, missing my the end of my little finger due to the teleportation or gate accident that we had. And yeah, not feeling particularly happy about what's been going on.
And I did notice you left off their title of Saviour of Quest and Margot.
Oh, there's quite a few other bits and pieces, you know. God touched, all the always returned, hater of horses, maker of good life choices, etc., etc.
Yeah, we haven't heard your full speech for a long while.
Yes.
Let me get the dusty scroll out and
maybe I'll have another go. I'll have a go at it next time we play.
I'm sure we will get a extra long spiel at some point. and I do have some events on there for your character, though I will have to put in marriage and births, because I'm sure that will come in handy down the track. Next person up we have today is Mark.
Good evening. I'm playing Saki, the ever-loving
loot gaining, backpack lost, bald, with no eyebrows, dwarf, who may not like know. Yeah, I actually came out pretty well last session compared to everyone else. I only lost my backpack. And my clothes, so.
And your shield.
And my shield. But, found a gem. And then we may have found another gem, but we'll wait to see.
And lastly for tonight we have Josh.
Hello, I'm Josh. I play Harry the Buffest Wizard known to man. Didn't wince at all when my calf muscle got sliced off.
I thought you'd appreciate that. I actually do have your title on the website.
Is that the Buffest Wizard known to man?
Yep.
Hell yeah. I am the Buffest Wizard known to man.
Helps to have all that information up there for you.
Yep.
Also have what you had as your prepared spells at one stage.
Ah.
Because that's always handy to have your generic spells for when you, unless you're preparing them differently for the day.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I'll just let you know otherwise.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so who wants to do the recap for what happened to you last session?
What the fuck?
I got this caught up on you tonight. I love this. After a stupid kind of elven warrior decided to shoot an arrow through a portal, we all jumped through a portal, found out that the portal wasn't stable as it should be. Half some of us, stuck indoors completely. Some had little fingers, some had arms stuck hanging upside down. Some people just lost their backpack and clothes.
Yeah.
Some lost their cars.
I believe Kendra was taking the position of Hodor.
That's right. She's very good. She's started to hold that position very well. So we decided that maybe we should get out of here and rest up and try to find out where the hell we are. We all decided to work out we can't dig people out of concrete or stone and things like that. The help of Cordar's flaming sword, cauterize any sort of wounds, we decided to just take a few little things off everyone, just to make them feel a bit better. It's like a haircut, but just not with hair, but for body parts. So yeah. So we decided to everyone's got a little bit lost. I have my pride in my clothes and my backpack, while some have little fingers and some have more. So after that we decided to help try to carry people out of this wherever we are, bit by bit. And on the way, I saw a gem, so I decided to take one gem. And then we're at the moment we're going past a pool of water with a island in the middle with a big stone statue with a gem in its mouth, and that's when the session ended on the decision whether Sparky will put his hand in the mouth and take the gem. And that's where we left it. Is that pretty much it, right?
That is pretty much it. Though I'm sure there was no if on that statement.
Oh no, I didn't roll the dice before that night to decide. I'm still going to have discussions with the party because I feel that's what Sparky would do. Mark would just like to take the gem and see what happens, but I'm just going to go and see what happens. So that's where we're at. And then I think Willie's behind me from memory, and the rest of the party's at the entrance. I'll be going outside the room.
Oh, that's right. That's totally not suspicious looking statue with the gem in its mouth.
Yeah, right. I'm waiting for Sparky to make really poor choices.
Thanks to Martin for making that image just a little bit bigger and not any more suspicious at all.
Go on, touch it. Touch it.
Don't listen to the greatest wizard of all time.
There you go. Now it's in the front of the screen. There you go.
God, about it.
I'm definitely not the greatest, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, stuck in this party.
I'm sure Parry's got out something like that before. That's too harsh? No. Okay. So I'm contemplating this gem in this mouth of whatever this thing is. And I turn the Willy going, I don't know, Willy. This looks like it's worth a fair bit.
You didn't Martin say it was worth 1,000 gold or something?
It's more than 1,000.
Like
Yeah, the
more
one
than
that
1,000.
$1,000,
Jesus.
but this is more.
Okay. Wow. Okay. You know it's a mistake, right?
Yeah.
Like
Is there a door or something that the other gem fits into?
No, I think so. I've got the other gem that we got out, and which I thought was going to figure something, but it didn't. So Martin stopped the testing again.
yeah, true.
I think
I mean the last one didn't, so I don't know.
Well, you're sure that this gemstone is worth at least 2,000 gold.
That'll easily pay off your debts, Sparky.
Yeah, I don't think I've done an investigation check of this.
And we're going to need sort of really high level clerical spells for like Doozer and Parry to get their bits and pieces back.
Well,
I mean,
use it, have her arm back, have his arm
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, I agree.
And Parry might want to get some, more slightly buff calves, through one of those special sorcerer surgeons. So,
I'm sure Perry would respond with girls dig scars and not just girls.
yeah. I can't remember if I did an investigation check on the statue or last session.
That's completely up to you. Do you believe you investigated it?
I don't think I did. I think we just saw it, and that's it.
Wasn't there some obligation or some magic spell that, or am I getting that mixed up with something else, that compelled someone to remove the gem, but saving throws were made?
I think we all resisted that from memory.
I don't know. I might be making that up from last time we played.
Or maybe it was the first gem. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
could
don't
be.
remember a check.
Oh, yes, so we did. I thought we did do a roll from the statue that encouraged us. I think. I can remember all that.
You can remember as rightly as you wish.
Okay. I turned the wheelie going. Okay. You got my back? Don't over the front.
Sure. So my character drops into tiger style, and gets ready to get beaten up.
Now, the gem is actually in the open mouth, or is it actually lodged in the mouth?
It is actually in the mouth. You'd have to basically stick your fingers inside the jaw to pull it out.
What could go wrong?
I'm not going to roll this. I know what Sparky's going to do. Hey, I want to pay myself off. I want to be better. I've had so many issues with it. Sparky's just... This is a good sign. This is good karma. So... Can I do a sleight of hand check to see if I can... Okay. Grab it.
Finesse out real quick.
Yeah, real quick.
Nice.
You'd like to do a sleight of hand check?
Yes.
Okay. Now, is that a secret roll?
Might be, I think. It'll be thievery, I believe. Is that right? It's plus 14 for me.
I'm just currently in the feat section. Now I'm in the skills section. So we're looking at thievery. Are you trying to palm an object?
Yeah, so I'm gonna want to, you know, with less time with hand inside mouth, if it makes sense. That's why I thought my hand would be very suitable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, technically, you can make that roll because it's not secret.
Okay.
Though that's you're making a current assumption that there is a creature watching you if you're going to palm an object.
Or I'm feeling that if I move the gem, it might do something, that's all. So,
Or if you put your hand in its mouth, it goes chomp.
yeah, pretty much is what I'm getting.
Yeah. Yep.
I am completely happy with either of those outcomes.
We know you are.
No, it's not so much that. We shouldn't be saying that. Like, we're definitely in a very dark, dungeony area. We've already had bad things happen to us with the swarm. Of course, we're going to be playing our guard.
Mm.
Okay, first roll of the night is a 19 on the dice.
Mm-hmm.
Good. So that'll be a 33.
Okay. It is your belief that the statue didn't notice you take the gem out of its mouth.
Oh, at least you get to keep your hand. That's great. Good news.
I double check my hand's still there, just to be safe. And
Yep, your hand's still there.
okay. Let's keep going, Willie. Okay. Do we have to swim across the water or not?
You can if you wish to.
Was there a rope or was there...
There is a slightly submerged path, or you can swim across the water. I'm sure either's perfectly safe.
I'd like to slightly submerged path, might be better than swim. Quicker.
Okay, so that means another coordination check. Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Alright.
Can you do it before people go into the water? Do survival or nature check. To see if there's anything, you know, lurking in the danky water we're about to go.
Well, you can't actually see far into the water, so unless you stick your head in, you won't know.
Is there a rock or a pebble or something nearby that I can like toss into the water?
Yep, Sparky's got one.
That's not a 2,000 gold worth gem.
Well, how about go for the 1,000 gold piece gem then instead?
No, okay.
This is to help keep certain person's wife very happy on the whole count. Okay, here we go. That's a good roll for the night. That's 32 for my apparatus.
Okay, you have no problems making it across, but now Willie also has to do one because that's the only way Willie could have watched your back.
I too have had at least a reasonable roll for my first. So 18 on the dice, so 29.
You got 82. Oh.
Mm.
Okay, so both of you make it across to the far wall, leaving everyone else near the entrance where you came into the room. There is a 5-foot walkway along the side of the water that they could walk along to reach the slab.
Because there's a door at the end of this room, isn't there?
There is a stone slab at the end of the room, and there is a door halfway along.
I'm pretty sure at this point in time, Parry and Duzo should be following suit. Because we are very much despising the location we're in.
Would you like to follow or do something different?
Sorry?
Would you like to follow or do something different?
Parry will follow.
Okay, so that would be 2 acrobatic rolls as you cross through the center of the room.
First one's a 30.
Mm-hmm.
Second one's a 31.
Okay, so Parry's trying to show how it's done. And how about Doozer? Is Doozer going to do the dangerous path or the non-submerged one on the side of the water?
If I notice or have been told about the non-submerged one, I will definitely do that one.
You're currently standing on it.
Oh, I'm currently standing on it? Oh, sweet. Okay, well then, yeah, I'm going to do that.
Yes,
I don't
but
know why these people are taking risks.
because Parry was making sure he didn't step when no one else had stepped before.
Yeah, apparently. Dude isn't too much pain to show off right now, so he's just for once actually taking it easy.
Okay, so about halfway along the pool, you come across a bronze gate.
And is there anything through said bronze gate?
Not that you can see through, but you could probably open it and go in.
Oh. Does everyone else see the gate, or is it
Oh
sort
no,
of like
they went the long way around, so they've gone to the end of the room. You're walking the edge of the room. They walked through the very center of the room.
Right, so would they have seen it on their way through, or would
I did describe it as a opening in the wall, but they weren't that close to it.
Oh right, okay. I'll kind of shout back to the party and just be like, hey, there's another opening here. Is it like a waterway, like a sleazeway, that's graded, or is it like an actual like door?
It's an actual door. It's above the water level, as is the floor you're standing on.
Yeah, I'll be like, hey, there's another door back here.
If it looks safe, we can try it out.
Well,
Hey,
I don't know if it looks safe, but hey, like there's a perfectly safe path that you can shuffle your way around to get here.
So, well, the group could have actually taken that path instead of gone to the statue in the center of the room and then out through the top of that. But they really wanted to do things the hard way.
Yeah,
We wanted the gold, the gem. Greed got the better of us. Doozer, with your missing arm, what weapon would you be using in combat, assuming you were in combat at all?
My orc hand axe.
Okay. I've got a sword that is potentially magical. Is that of any interest to you?
Doozer would prefer to use his
Axe.
because it's also technically a favored weapon because it's like a hereditary weapon.
Yep. Alright, I just thought I'd offer.
Yeah, no, thank you for the offer, but I would prefer to use my orcish hand axes. Thank you.
Cool. So shall we go through the gate identified by Doozer, or shall we move forward in a different direction?
I feel if Doozer feels the safe, that I'll definitely go with Doozer's idea.
Well, I am currently addressing the rogue of the party to come check for traps.
Okay, sorry. Sparky's there it was a bit under stress at the time, so Sparky will come around and do a check over the door.
I'll follow Sparky around.
And does Parry follow as well?
Yes.
Okay, so Doozer took the shortcut and everyone else went the long way round, and you find yourself at a bronze set of doors.
I'll give it a 1 save, and I believe it's a secret check. 1 save, isn't it? Right roll. Plus 16 for Sparky.
Let's see. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. 18. Just seeing if they actually had a thing on it. Something perception may have it as a base thing. It's been a while since I've actually gone through all of those ones.
Oh, fair enough. Good enough.
Just because I'm just making sure I don't penalize you unnecessarily. Okay, so they don't actually have a specific rule for finding traps with thievery or anything like that anymore. I think it's just base perception.
Yeah, perception. Yeah.
And I don't believe that's a secret check, so I can't find it anywhere.
Okay. Yeah, I'll roll that. Is that okay?
You can roll that. I believe it's the knowledge checks that are secret.
That's a 35.
Okay, you don't believe there's a trap on the door.
Okay. Doesn't look okay, and I shall check if the doors are locked first. I if it's got a handle, I will see if the handle turns, and then...
The handle does not turn.
Okay. Oh, does it have a handle, or does it just have a, like, latch, or...
No, it has a handle. It's fixed on both ends.
Oh, it's a gate, isn't it? Not a door. No, it's a door. It's a door. So... Can I try to open it? Forward backwards or not?
You wiggle it a little, and you just hear a clattering sound echo around you.
Is there any sort of keyhole in the door or something like that? Or?
You think you found a keyhole? I'm sure you can put one of your picks in there. Hopefully it won't break.
Okay. I'll give it a go. I roll that tonight as well.
You do. It's called a disabled device roll.
I'm going to have a copy of this dice. No. 32.
Okay. There is a sound of a click.
Okay. Do I feel the doors give way?
Okay, so as you push the door, there's a loud creaking noise.
From the door?
From the door.
Okay. I'll take a step forward and continue to open the door as I move beyond the beyond the entrance.
Okay, so you squeeze past Sparky.
Well, hopefully the door opens to the full extent, and that's what kind of what I'm looking for. So that the party as a whole can engage, if necessary, anything that's in the room.
Okay, so looking in the room, you see a complex mosaic in strange patterns adoring the floors of this long vaulted hall. A set of 6 statues of robed warriors stand within raised niches along the north and south wall, while the left and right wall. Each statue is made of white marble and brandishes exotic weapons as it looks down with contempt. You can see another set of bronze doors at the far wall, which is about 50 feet away.
What's the chance that the statues are going to become unfriendly?
Always good when you
Probably-
suggest it.
Probably
Yeah.
only if I
Yeah.
steal their weapons, which I highly suggest you just leave them alone.
I don't plan on touching them, but, you know.
Okay. Do we want to be very careful? And
I think so.
Okay. Did you want me to? I think just check the traps along the hallway.
Yeah, I'll follow you up on the off chance that they do become unfriendly.
So
Judah will be the backup for the backup.
So I'll want to check like all the flooring as it goes through this corridor to the end of the door. I'm looking for anything that looks a bit out off center. Doesn't look like it's flat. You know, pretty much like when Harry decided to hit that trigger plate when we went down that other place a long time ago.
No, I'm sure that was purely accidental.
Oh, 100%. No, you didn't blame Harry for it.
Just a freak
Just
accident,
just had a bad
right?
day. That's all.
Freak accident, it's fine.
Yeah, how often would that happen multiple times?
No, alright.
And I got a 21.
Okay.
My first bad roll under 10.
Oh, okay, so it is actually the seek action you're doing.
Yes, that's it. Yeah.
And the seek action is secret.
Okay, so.
That's okay. Well, I will keep that roll for the moment, and from that point on, I will let you know if you notice anything on your roll.
Okay. I will slowly, bit by bit, just walk down, looking.
So you want to take about an hour to cross the floor?
Oh, a little bit faster than that, but just enough to know that.
So how much do you want to skip while crossing the floor then? 50%? 75%? You are being paranoid now, remember?
Yes, because I can't just get caught out the front and get killed. Not super slow, but I think I'll be just walking slowly, but not extra slowly. So, 75?
Have you watched the Gamers movies at all?
No.
That's
Yeah.
okay. I would recommend watching the second or the first one where the rogue describes how they sneak across a room and ends up having to take it back about 10 times until the barbarian just does it.
Yeah.
Nothing like paranoia whatsoever.
Is that how, like, exactly how it usually goes? The Jews just get bored and it's just like, alright, let's go? Because I haven't watched those movies, but it's something that I do often.
Well, you're about to watch, after all this rushing around to do stuff, sit and wait while someone does a 5 foot by 5 foot check of all the steps you're going to take along the way.
I mean, I think of today, of all days, Doosa might actually let it slide because, you know, he's actually mourning his arm.
Okay. Well, like 100% is normal speed, so I'm going 75% across the floor. Just to, being a little bit more careful than usual, just normal walking. So.
Do you have a ability to allow you to look for traps while moving at normal speed? I know they have one for stealth, otherwise you have to move slowly when stealthing. Are you a trap master?
Yeah, I'm a trap finder. Yeah, usually setting when sensitive data and traps, last one perception checks. If you are Even if you aren't searching, you get a chance to find traps normally require you to be searching. Just what it says.
So you always get a chance?
Yeah, so I'm not, so it's because of the speed, it just sort of like a sense that the craft's kind of thing. It's called Trap Finder. The advanced players guide, page 60, which might be changed now. So we'll look at 182.
What page on the advanced players code?
It's 60 here, but this one, that was the previous version. Well, that was on my iPad at home, so. So it's basically just a, I don't have to search to check for traps. So even if you aren't searching, you can check to find traps normally require you to be searching.
Okay.
Don't forget, I'm not sure that helps in the movement situation.
You just have to look something up to see if this means you can do it, because you are a rogue, aren't you?
Yeah.
Where's the rogue abilities for trap finding?
The rogue of the party asking if he can do roguey things.
Interesting. Always interesting. Okay, so walking forward, you at this stage don't seem to be able to see much. I'm just going to look up one last thing, because hey, there's always a few little flags here that say look here and then look here. Always nice to put you on edge at the moment.
Yeah, fair enough.
Almost like a drum roll, like.
Where's the... because they basically say refer to this, then refer to that, but don't actually point me to the right page, which is always nice. Because the trait has a ability. Okay, so that is quite interesting there. So, as you're walking along, how close is everyone else walking behind our master thief here? How paranoid is everyone else?
I'm basically right behind Sparky. I'm there to protect on the off chance that the statues decide to start some shit.
Well, you picked the right words to throw in there. What about Dooza, Puppies, and Parry?
So Emma's doing some washing up at the moment. She's going to be like we're going to be very tightly
Bunched?
We're going to be very close together, and she's going to command Puppy and Giant to be following in line.
Okay, so everyone then has the fun job of making reflex saving throws.
Yay!
Because there's no warning and suddenly the entire area is filled with flame.
I was going to say green flame, but sorry. Wrong shot.
Okay.
I can make it purple flame if that makes you feel better.
No.
Was that a natural one?
Yes, it was. God,
28
well.
Sparky.
Man, cat, damn stuff.
So did you just summon the cats?
No, they're just random words because I don't want to. I'm about to be engulfed in flame with ongoing fire damage, so the last thing I want to do is get scratched as well.
And how did Sparky go?
28.
A
I
28?
can't believe I rolled a natural one. That's just really annoying.
It's bound to happen.
You're really good at reflex saving throws as well.
He is fairly decent. So what's the total with the natural one? Because the total
14.
does help. Okay, what about Doozer?
Sorry, I'm just... That was reflex, right?
It is reflex.
16 plus 12 is 28.
And how about parry?
Puppy and giant, I'm just figuring that out. Give me a sec, sorry. Just trying to scroll down to what their reflex, which is plus 10. So they rolled 12. So plus 10 would be 22 for Poppy. And giant gets a 20.
And what was parry's?
31.
Okay, so apparently 3 of you will take half damage. Yes, that's my pile of awesome dice to pull out.
I'm guessing that's anyone who rolled under 30.
Well, you did get a couple of 28s. Okay, so that means that parry takes 31 points of damage. Oh, sorry, takes 13 points of damage. I had them round the other way. M, you got 28, didn't you?
Doozle got 28.
So you take 13 points of damage, and I believe that Sparky also got 28, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Quick question. I have a total damage of 12 on my character sheet. I think that was still from last session and / or the session before.
I believe that was from the session before because you did have people provide healing after you had your arm chopped off.
Okay, right. So I should be on full health technically, but I still have a -10 to my max because of the
Drained condition.
drained condition. Yep. All right.
And that's also a -2 to your saving throws.
Oh. Well, that would have been 26, 28. Yeah, 6 for Doozle then.
Still lucky.
Still lucky. So how much damage was that?
13 points of damage.
Thank you. Is that for Puppy and Giant, or are they taking
Puppy and Giant
more?
both take 27 points of damage.
Oh. 26?
27.
Oh, 27. Ouch. Ouch. 20.
And Willie takes 54 points of damage.
Ow! I don't get any advantage for my hot and cold resistant abilities?
You would, except this really burnt you to the core.
Yeah. Okay. 54.
Yeah.
That really hurt. That really hurt.
Especially as you see right in front of you, Sparky almost roll out of the way of all of it.
I was too busy looking at the statues to have much of a chance of that.
So, flame to the face.
Yeah.
And you were toasted on both sides, so you couldn't really roll out away from it. And moments after the flame spurted into the room, it's gone, and there's no sign that the flame was even there. Except for all of you looking a little singed, and the slight whispers of smoke coming off Willie.
Oh.
I've got one with this. Oops. Do we make it in the room or not?
Well, that was the middle of the room. Do you wish to keep searching?
No, I'm just looking to the end of the room now.
Okay, I will roll a secret check for you.
Yep,
We're all gonna get barbecued again in a minute.
16 plus 16.
Okay, a secret check has been rolled. And there's a clicking sound as you step forward.
Can I... it's a clicking sound when I step forward, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Is the stone I step on the clicks, or is the stone I step off?
You didn't quite notice. You're too busy looking for traps.
Okay. Can I duck and roll to the end of the room or not?
You can.
Okay.
So, who follows Sparky's example?
Assuming I'm not surprised by it, I will do the same.
Okay. Are you expert at acrobatics?
No.
And you get to make a roll.
Okay, 19, so 30.
You managed to follow Sparky through. How about Doozer? Is Doozer going for a roll?
Well, I'm expert on acrobatics. So
Then you just follow through. How about Parry?
I'll follow.
Just walk or roll?
Roll.
Are you expert at acrobatics?
I'm just about to find out. I am not trained.
Then you get to roll.
I get to roll. $25.
Okay, you believe you'll follow them across the way they did it, and you hear the tap, tap, tap of the puppies following you across the stone. They didn't roll. You are now... Go ahead.
Sorry. I was going to say, of course, because I didn't command them to, like, jump or anything. Because, like, why would I think of that?
Well, it's when you hear the spring and a help. It's like, oh.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure that will come. Okay, so you've reached the other bronze door. There is a handle on this door too.
I will check if it's locked or not.
Okay, so it pulls inward so smoothly there's not even a creak.
I look through the door opening.
The door opening leads to a set of stairs that descend down into darkness.
Everyone okay to go on? You okay, Willie?
It hurt, but yeah, I guess I'm good to go.
With my Pathfinder light out,
Mm-hmm.
I will slowly descend the stairs.
Okay, as you step through the doorway, the light winks out.
Does my dark vision help at all? Or low light?
Your low light is telling you it's dark.
Didn't we have the same thing before, where like part of it was like magical darkness?
Even with my goggles at night, can I see anything at all? Or?
Okay, you bring your goggles of night up and you see green everywhere.
I can see the stairs going down, but I can't see too much.
You can't even see the stairs at the moment. Everyone else can see Sparky through the doorway.
Okay. It's a bit dark in here, guys. Make sure you're close to each other. Take a couple steps in.
Now forgive Doozer for being actually really paranoid. But should we tie rope around ourselves and?
As you're saying that, you watch Sparky step forward and then make a reflex save with disadvantage.
It's alright. 24.
Okay, so you start stepping down the stairs rather rapidly, but don't roll down as the floor from underneath you just drops away faster than you expected. You found the stairs.
It's stairs. Take it very slowly.
Did we hear him yell back at us?
You saw him go down the stairs.
But we don't hear him.
You do hear him.
Oh, we do hear him? Okay.
It's okay. I didn't hear. I'm moving the Yeti microwave together. Put a special face.
So is Willie following suit?
Was that on?
Is Willie following suit? He was following Sparky before.
I'm waiting for whoever's next behind me to either put their hand on my shoulder or to tie a rope to me.
Well, you can see Sparky fine as Sparky starts going down the stairs.
I'll call out, "Hey Sparky, hang on."
I'll stop. Just wait for everyone else.
Okay, so what is I believe Dudes is next.
Well, seeing as I suggested it, and because we're really paranoid, I'm gonna start getting lengths of rope out and like daisy chaining.
My first question to you is, how are you going to tie it?
I'll give her a hand. I'll give him a hand. Literally.
I said I was getting lengths of rope out, but I didn't say I was tying knots, okay?
Well, no one else had suggested they were helping you, so it was just like, yes, I've got this rope out, this will save us, and poop.
And then nothing else. No, if Lily is giving me a helping hand, that is appreciated. Juicer's actually feeling quite, I don't think warm's the right word, but just like he's appreciating that Lily hasn't made comment on it. and is actually being kind of like decent towards Doomsday at the moment.
Well, he just did make a joke at your expense.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Well,
well, it wasn't a joke so much. It's just like
An emphasis on the word hand.
and
just to make it clear, Willie is struggling to not stare at your missing arm, and it's very obvious. He's like, every time he catches himself staring at where your arm used to be, he sort of looks away.
And Dusa probably noticed, but the fact that you're like trying kind of like makes Dusa feel a little bit better about it. It's still sucks. It still sucks a lot, but
And I guess Sparky and I talking about using high level magic to get you and Parry's missing bits back. So I guess there's a level of empathy.
And you notice that Willie is struggling to use the rope with one of his hands bound up.
I mean, if we all join hands together, right? 2 hands better than one. Oh, this is going in a really bad direction.
But yes, when I finished, I will put a loop on one end of the rope that I can then put around Sparky.
I'm going to make it a survival roll for Willie with disadvantage because his hand isn't working as well as it should.
Oh, I'm only missing the end of my pinky.
Well, no, you're missing the entire side of the hand with the pinky.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. I must have missed that description. Survival, did you say?
Yes.
Alright. So we have... What's that? An 11 and an 8. Survival is 7, so we're for 15.
Okay, you believe you've made a passable loop. Not your best work, mind you.
No worries. Nothing stopping Sparky from improving it if the need arises.
And you've noticed that your bandage on your hand is now red again.
I've had worse. So yes, I'll move down to where I can see Sparky. And
okay, you step through the door and everything goes dark.
Yep. I say that. I've stepped through the door. Everything is dark. And using my memory of where Sparky was, I'll carefully move over and
give me a reflex save with disadvantage.
Trying to loop the loop over Sparky. Reflex. What do we got here? A 9 and a 7. So that's 7. So 20.
Okay, you manage to catch yourself as the steps seem to be not where you're expecting them.
Oh. Okay. I'll call out. The steps aren't where I expected them to be. They're closer to the door or further away from the door?
They felt further away from the door.
Yeah, they're further away from the door, so you expect to take the step, and step down, and it makes you stumble. So just be careful. Just be careful about that.
Would that be an acrobatics or an athletics check for that?
It was a reflex check because he didn't actually feel it.
Oh, okay, reflex. Well, if we've got warning on it, then it would just be reflex.
It may just be reflex. If you're looking for the hole.
Well, he just described what he was feeling, so yes, I would be looking out for the step down.
Okay, so does that mean Duja's going next?
I thought I was next in line anyway, so...
Okay. So yes, A will give you a reflex save.
It says natural 20, so that would be a 30... I don't have to minus 2 from that. 30 upgraded. It would have been 32 upgraded if I didn't have it.
Okay, so you don't know what they're talking about. The step was right where you expected it.
why are all dumb things to roll that 20 on rolled on that? Anyway, it's fine, right?
It is.
I don't know what you're talking about. The step's fine.
Yeah, so, Parry, you've just seen the 3 of them head off without you.
I thought we daisy chained Parry as well. And Puppy and Giant. Presumably we've done everyone.
You can have done everyone. I was asking people to describe how they were doing things, just so you wouldn't have any issues. So yes, in which case then Parry's been pulled along as well. And it all goes dark for Parry.
Great.
So Parry gets to make a reflex save.
Reflex.
Sure, putting the person at the back, who probably has the worst reflex save. He also gets disadvantage because he wasn't he was sort of pulled along the way with the rope. Wasn't able to watch as well as the others.
I mean, we've been talking about moving off for about 5 minutes, so if he's not ready, that's his fault.
27 was my lowest.
So it looks like Parry was paying enough attention to be able to do it. And then both your puppies get to roll with disadvantage because they weren't understanding what people were saying.
Give me a sec. First one is 16. And the second one is 15.
Okay, so both of them are slide into Parry. And you start. You're now bound together on a set of stairs heading down into you don't know where.
I mean, the good thing with rope is that if we really need to, we can cut it. If we need to get away from each other. Just putting it out there for future reference. In case anyone forgets, you can cut rope. Just because Tribble Mom just said, I'm presuming we're going to have to get to that point at some point, so...
Yes, that assumes that you can quick draw a dagger.
Some
can.
I can quick draw anything, so yes. I'm fine. I don't know about the rest of them, but I'm fine.
Okay. Heading down, the path seems to level out. And then you find yourself at a set of spiral stairs going up.
If I'm in front still,
Mm-hmm.
I will describe what I see in front of me, or what I can feel see in front of me, to the one behind me.
You feel stone and see nothing. More stone and see nothing.
I don't see the stairs going up, or
No, you don't see anything.
Why is blind guy leading
okay.
You haven't told us you can't see anything, have you?
Well, neither can anyone else.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, you said we could see.
Until you step through the doorway.
Oh, right.
You're all completely blind.
Yay.
I try to feel what's in front of me and best describe to everyone behind me. So, okay, I feel like a stone thing, and I try to use my feet. Do I feel the stairs going up, or steps going up, or?
You do feel steps going up in a spiral pattern.
Looks like this is a stair. Seems like it's a stairway up. Seems like it's going around itself. No, without me knowing too much about it. So, you're involved with that. So, I'm going to, what's it? Okay, everyone, hand on to the front person. And try to get up together.
I'm sure nothing will go wrong with that. Okay, so you start heading up the spiral staircase. You find yourself going up many flights.
There's no way to get off the staircase other than to go up.
You can drop down the center.
Okay, but want to avoid that.
Will take you all the way back down to where you were, and especially with the way the rope is, it sort of pulls you towards the center with everyone spiraling around. And Parry gets to make a athletics check as he is now supporting the puppies. Hello, Parry.
Sorry, what was that?
Parry gets to make a athletics check to support the puppies or cut them free.
Support the puppies or cut them through with athletics.
You can either support them with athletics or cut them free. Your choice.
Damn, she's like, no, don't do it.
Don't support them? Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly, The best thing is I'm not much shitty mic, so they can't really hear you. But... Yeah. I will attempt to support the puppies.
Or, you know, if you actually told Drizzle that you're struggling with the puppies behind you, I can always feel my way around you and put the puppies up on around my shoulders like I usually do.
That's what Parry wants, is you to feel around him. Yeah, I might just say to do is like, your puppies are being a bit of a drag at the moment.
Still got to make the athletics check.
I'll still gotta make the athletics check, yeah.
It's either the athletics check or cut the rope before you can tell Doozer.
Yeah. I'll tell Doozer they're being a bit of a drag and make the athletics check. 25?
Okay, so you can feel your fingers straining as the puppies are starting to pull you backwards.
Oh.
They've fallen off the spiral staircase.
Oh.
And it's just your hand itself now holding them in free space.
Guys, we need to pull this rope pretty quickly.
Of course, if someone else pulls the rope, you may be in free space very soon.
I will tell everyone just to stop and kind of like try and huddle everyone up so we can actually like...
You're all on different levels.
Oh.
You're in a spiral staircase that is open in the center.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I reach Harry with the length of rope we have, like, between us? Because presumably we've got, what, at least...
I'd say
what,
he'd probably be at least, if he's 10 feet away from you, then he's beyond your reach.
Okay, so presumably we've done 5 foot intervals because reasons. Because we were wanting to be tightly packed together because we were all paranoid, right? So yes. he would probably be within that 5-foot stepping range.
Which means he is quite taut at the end of the rope. You sort of have to lean forward to reach him,
Yep.
pulling everyone behind you.
Well, I would have when we
Because
stopped.
you can't brace well at the moment.
No, I can't brace well. Thanks for reminding me. Off Terry's like, well, something's happened with dogs. I'll get Sparky and Willie to kind of back up a bit if they can. They're back down the stairs, just a few stairs.
Yeah.
So the line isn't quite so torn. And try and help Harry pull the rope back up.
Okay, so because you've only got 5 foot of space, that means that they're actually going to crowd your square.
That's fine, 'cause my intention is to put them back up on my shoulders.
I mean, the rest of the party is going to be the next person in front, Willie, will be crowding your square.
Oh, right, okay.
Because with only 5 foot of length, he's got 1 square, but he is the square in front of you.
He is the square in front of you.
You didn't give any of yourselves much room to move.
Yeah, but that's sort of being paranoid.
And while you're contemplating this, Parry, you feel a sudden yank on the rope. You get to make a reflex save.
Sorry, man.
Parry gets to make a reflex save.
Reflex save. 22.
Okay, you are brought to your knees as the rope is pulled down,
Ouch.
yanking everyone behind you. And you can hear a yelp below you.
Oh. Are we being dragged?
Something below has pulled the rope.
Yeah. If I can, I'm gonna start trying to pull the rope back up with us. Who was Oh, and also, why are the doors behind? They should be behind me, but anyway, I'm not gonna argue that right now.
Well, you did add that Puppy and Giant were tied after Parry.
I meant as in, we would have done everyone, but we were still in the same order that we were previously, which would have been Sparky, Lily, Doozer the dogs, and then Parry in the back. But that's fine. That's my fault for not clarifying. Is it possible to start pulling that rope up?
I am going to ask everyone for initiative.
Initiative, yeah. Is it perception? Because we're kind of surprised.
Perception will work.
Perception will work. Is my perception roll also -2, Martin?
Yes.
Okay. 28.
28. What about Willie?
A magnificent 16.
What about Parry?
Perry got 25.
You're not the highest one?
I know, right?
I mean, I would have rolled a 30 if I wasn't -2, so I rolled a 19 on the dice.
What about Sparky?
I've got a 28 too.
And where did I put that dice? There it is. Okay, so Duzar, apparently you're up first.
I'm gonna start pulling on our rope back up.
Okay, give me a athletics check with disadvantage as you only have one arm.
Yeah, so that coming a mile away, that's fine.
Say you've got the muscles.
Yeah, do
Muscle,
yeah.
Sorry, sorry.
No, that's plural. You have your bicep and your tricep, you just don't have two.
Yeah, there's no pair.
You still have muscles, it's just you have less muscles.
less muscle. So my roll is 26.
Okay.
And yes, it is the -2.
26. Whatever's on the other end is slowly pulling you towards the center of the stairwell.
You were 26?
Yep.
Ouch.
Sparky,
Ouch.
you're also on a 28.
Yeah, but I'm not part of anything.
Well, technically, you were supposed to have been tied to Willie because that was what they had said. They were tying everyone together. So technically, you are being pulled backwards.
What's going on, guys?
Your feet are on the edge of the stairwell.
Can I grapple the seven?
How far have we gone up the stairwell?
Hard to tell. Is any of you have an eidetic memory?
Probably not.
And I don't.
Harry might. Harry would be the one.
Some of you may count stairs as you go.
No.
In which case, you're not sure how far you've gone up. It feels like a long way.
Anybody can grapple each side of the stair, I think.
There is nothing on the there is no railing on the stairwell, and there's nothing to grab on the outside of the wall. Much like the Empire, they don't have safety rails.
I don't know how much I'm not a large dwarf, but I'm just trying to see somehow. I'm trying to be anchor somehow, but I'm not sure how much I can be. Not that big, so.
You are starting to be pulled uncomfortably out of position.
Can I try to help pull back my way? Or?
Sure, give me an athletics check.
Not my best skill. Here we go. Yeah, 13.
13. Okay. As you go to pull, you find your feet start sliding off the stairwell. Give me a reflex saving throw.
I used to like you guys. 17 with 3 on the dice.
Okay, so you go to grab the edge, and it's not where you thought it was. You plummet. Willie gets to make a reflex saving throw with disadvantage.
There we go. Right, we have, what do we got? 17, 18. So 17 is 30.
Okay, Willie, you're brought to your knees as both sides of the rope are pulling at you.
Awesome.
One of them's dangling right over the edge, and your knees are right on the edge.
Awesome.
You're thinking, what a fantastic idea to tie ourselves to each other.
It was a good idea. I mean, people who would have fallen haven't fallen yet. So far, so good.
Well, I could have had that as sarcasm or not sarcasm, but you have literally saved Sparky, but then Sparky wouldn't have been in trouble if you weren't tied together.
Hey, it was a good idea because we were in darkness.
Okay, Parry.
Magical darkness.
Parry, you feel yourself being pulled into the opening of the stairwell. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm going to try and resist going down into the middle of the stairwell.
That will be an athletics check. You are the buffest wizard known to man.
No,
Let's see that roll.
Wizard known to man. 22.
22. Are you happy with that roll?
I mean, I said it.
Okay, you feel your muscles start to strain and hurt and pop as your feet are slowly sliding off the stairwell.
Yeah.
You don't know how long you can hold it. Next up is... Okay, so there's another swift tug and you're free falling. Reflex save for parry.
Reflex save for parry. Yay. 29.
Okay, you've managed to grab the stairwell.
Yay.
You're now dangling by your fingers.
Okay.
Dooza has now been pulled towards the center. And Willie does feel himself being pulled in two directions at once.
Awesome.
So Willie, it's now your action.
Like everybody else, I'm going to try to wedge myself in, so that it will give others a chance to actually climb back onto the stairwell. So I'm assuming athletics.
That would be an athletics.
And I'm going to use my staff as an anchor item.
Mm-hmm.
So effectively, between the ground and the wall, I'll extend it, which will give me something to hang on to effectively.
Because you've got the extending staff, don't you?
I do. It is fucking useful in these sort of circumstances.
It is. You'll be the first person to actually have a solid handhold.
So that is a 35.
Okay, you managed to get yourself stable. You can feel the rope pulling almost straight down where Sparky fell. You can feel it almost starting to move into the same spot where Doozer is.
And I'll call out to the others, climb back up, quickly.
Okay, Doozer. You feel like you're feeling like you're being having your body almost cut in two by the tightness of the rope.
Mm.
That's going to leave a mark.
That's fine. I am going to ignore the searing pain around my waist, and I'm going to help Harry back up, because that's the only option I have right now.
You can't reach him at the moment.
I can't reach him?
No, he's actually fallen off the stairs.
Can I reach the rope he's attached to and pull that off?
Well, you can. That's dangling below the stairs. He's gone down the center.
Oh, he's gone down. Am I close enough to Willie's staff now that it's anchored across the stairwell to grab that?
That's about 20 feet above you.
Oh, is it 20 feet above
It's
me?
above his arms. And you're pretty much, he's holding it. The rope's tied to his waist to your waist. Probably close to about 15 feet, but your hands are the furthest away from the staff as possible right now, trying to hold parry.
Yep.
Well, parry's rope. And you can feel slight tugs on the rope. Feels like you're fishing.
Yeah. No, I can guess that. My only two options are I cut the rope on Willie's side and
You realize that if you do that at this point, you'll go straight over.
I know.
And even though Parry may be hanging on by his fingers, he won't be able to hold all of you up.
No, I know. The thing I was thinking is if I can brace enough, which I don't think I can. This is hard. I don't want to cut on Parry's side because then definitely he will slip off. Is it possible to go like prone, like give myself as much body on the ground as possible to be an anchor?
I don't think there's any other way you could be right now. When Parry went over, he would have pulled you prone.
He would have already pulled me prone?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically it's like I don't have any options.
And you hear another yelp from one of your puppies.
Your puppies are getting eaten by the sounds of things.
I don't know what to do. Basically, if I try and hold on, it would be an athletics check. Is that right?
Well, technically, Willie's got you covered on that one.
So Willie's essentially holding me, or at least is anchored enough for me to have movement.
Well, he is the anchor that has stopped everyone going over the edge.
Yeah, right. Can I hold
You're all welcome.
Yeah. Can I hold Parry up? Is there any way that I can hold Parry up?
You realize that Parry is being pulled down by at least two other people. Well, two puppies.
Two puppies, yeah. Herculean strength to like try and pull everybody off.
Pull
I'm gonna
through.
try. There's not much I can do. The only thing I can do is try at the moment.
Yes, you're having to pull three medium-sized people up in one pull.
I pulled the dog for the pull.
Oh, that they were big. They were big dogs. Yeah. They're big enough that a halfling could literally ride one.
I still thought the silhouette was classed as small, but I could be wrong. I know Giant might be medium because of his height, but I know Wolf is. I have to go find where Wolf companions are now. What would that be under in the book? Would that be under companions, or would that be
Should be under companions.
companions?
Well, first give me athletics to see how well you can pull people up.
2, 6, yeah.
What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, what's the worst that can happen? Wolf is so small, I think, until they get companion advancement.
In which case, then your wolf is tiny, but you got a large puppy.
Yep. So puppy is silhouette of small. Giant is a silhouette of medium. Is that right?
That is correct.
Athletics check. Did you say so, Martin?
Athletics check, yes.
Lucky guys.
So your puppy's not mature yet?
I think, from my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong.
Did you get the mature feet?
No, I think you don't get them until either the next level or the level after. Like, it's ages away, so I don't have it yet. Because as a ranger, that the advanced companion feat is not till like 6 or 7. Because I've been waiting ages for it.
It is level 6.
One
level away.
It is one level away. I've been waiting a long time for it.
And that's when it can actually make decisions for itself.
Yeah. Right. Athletics. 29.
Okay, 29. You start pulling Parry towards you, and you can hear the buckling of the rope and strain of it as you do so.
Yeah.
Whatever you've got fighting it, that end's not moving the rope. You're actually pulling the rope thinner.
Oh, I'm actually stretching the rope.
You are stretching the rope.
Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no.
Okay. With that nice noise, we now have Sparky. You are dangling. You can actually hear Doozle almost in front of you. And you are on mute. Hello, Mark. Shall we come back to Sparky? In that case, when he gets back to... Oh, no, here he is.
Mark's not doing the Suzies.
So I'm off the edge of the stairs.
You are. And you can smell Doozer right next to you.
Can I somehow acrobatically climb up my rope to get back up the stairs?
Okay.
Willie is saying, climb up. Quickly, climb up.
I'm expert in acrobatics.
It is an athletics check.
Athletics check?
It is an athletics check to climb.
Okay, cool. I'll just... Would be acrobatics like it's 0. Somersault with a semi-twist.
It would help if you could see what you're doing your somersault with. Otherwise, it would be like having a yo-yo and wrapping yourself up in the rope and going up and down.
You do that could work. No, that's too late now.
So technically, you can wrap the rope around you and go up, but there's not much. There's not very far to go up.
It's really a climbing check, isn't it? To go up the rope.
It is a climbing check.
11.
Okay, so yes, you manage to climb yourself up, and the first thing your hand grabs is Willie's leg.
Okay.
You're gonna fucking kill me again, aren't you, Sparky?
No. Do you have any reaction to get any further up, or?
Okay, yes, your hands start climbing up, Willie.
I don't know what you're looking for, but it's a little bit to the left.
I would say by now, no, that's what your wife says.
And even in this circumstance, my character laughs.
I've been in that church with you, unfortunately. I didn't know it was in the other room.
Doozer feels the entire laugh right through his midsection.
I don't know how far. If I can get back on the stairs, I'll try if I have to climb over Willie, but I'm not sure if that's going to work or not.
Okay, so spending your action climbing, you manage to reach the pole that Willie has grabbed onto, using Willie as a ladder.
Yeah. Sorry, Willie.
I
did get back up the stairs, Willie, so that's what you wanted me to do.
Well, you haven't quite found the stairs, but you did find the stick he's got braced himself with.
Okay.
And it seems to be quite a solid brace.
Okay.
Parry.
Alright.
You're feeling really strong tugs on the rope below you.
I'm holding on by my fingertips, yes.
You are. And your fingers are slipping on the stone.
Yeah. In quick succession, I am going to dive into my rucksack, pull out a dagger, and cut the rope behind me.
Okay, so is that the one that's holding you up or the one that's pulling you down?
The one that's pulling me down.
Okay. And very quickly, you don't feel any weight holding you down, and you go flying upwards and land on Doozer's chest. It's like a rubber band had been let go.
Yeah.
With the sound of a whip crack.
Yeah.
Oh no, the rope broke.
No, I apologize profusely to Doozer, but it's followed by, we need to get out of here now.
You do hear a slurping sound down below.
Yep. We need to get out of here now. Parry vows to get Doozer new companions, but right now, this is not a good place and we need to go.
Okay, so Willie, we're up to you. You're no longer feeling yourself yanked as much. The whole tension's gone out of it.
Well, I know that Sparky's climbed me, and I'm assuming the side that Doozer was on is still taut or tight.
It's loosened up. It's no longer trying to pull you down by your muscles.
So it suddenly went slack.
It stopped trying to pull you off the stairs.
Okay, but there's no weight.
You can feel the weight. You're just not feeling it pulling.
Oh, okay. I will call down. Doozer, are you all right? Are you going to... Do you need help climbing up?
You mean you didn't say you don't need a hand, do you?
No, I'm keeping away from those jokes.
Very handy. Okay, so, yes, Doozer, you've now got a parry on top of you and a very politically correct Willie calling down to you.
I'm gonna get me and Parry up.
Yep.
And as much as I hate to say this, I'm gonna have to. Well, I heard the sloping noise. I'm guessing.
You did.
I really hate to say this, but I'm gonna have to leave my dogs behind. There's no way I can get down and fight whatever this thing is while in the dark on a spiral staircase.
And as you take a step up, you can hear a whimper from below.
Oh no.
What does Dooza do?
Dude's having a really shit day. I will call out to Puppy and Giant, and I will say, run up the stairs, and I'm going to pray to my God that one of them might make it. Maybe, but I agree with Harry, surprisingly agree with Harry that we need to get out of here.
And which god do you pray to?
My God, we're wrong.
That's okay, I just wanted to make sure you said the right one this time.
Yeah,
I was hoping she said Gorm.
Girl, thank you very much.
Okay, you get a feeling of displeasure from Gorom for praying to his god and retreating from a fight.
Yeah, I know.
You feel like you've just called a curse upon yourself.
Ooh.
Because that's literally what happens if you pray to him and retreat.
Well, I could pray, help myself loose, and then go off by myself in the dark.
Then that would definitely give yourself a boon because you don't know what you're fighting.
Alright, let's do that. Dooza is had a really bad day. He's reckless. His dogs have just been ripped into the darkness.
And which line do you cut? You can only cut one.
I can only cut one.
Mm-hmm.
Harry's always wanted to jump with Dooza, right? Hey, you promised me you'd help my dogs.
I vowed you for the new companions, not jumping after the old ones.
It's close enough.
Okay, so
I put the rope on Lily's side.
the rope goes taut for Willy, and I'm sure there is a very startled noise from Parry as you both plummet down the center.
Mm-hmm.
Shit!
Okay, so that brings us to Sparky. You hear quite a lot of swearing fading.
Did they fall over the edge, really?
Stupid fucking one-up, he's jumping way, jumping way.
Sounds like you fell even further than I thought.
So there's no dues await to my right.
There is only a short bit of cord to your right.
I basically say, yeah, it looks like they both fell.
Do we go get them?
Fuck. Fuck. Are they going to survive the fall?
You have no idea.
Fuck. Alright, let's... Yeah, okay. Fucking hell. I guess we don't have a choice. Let's go.
Yeah.
You retract your staff?
I do.
Okay, so at this point, Sparky gets to make a reflex saving throw.
I used to like you.
Was that a 1?
No, I'm getting close. That was 18 total. 4 plus 14.
Okay, you're now on Willie's back.
Okay.
Well, he was
Okay.
using your staff to hold himself up.
Yeah.
Okay. So hugging the wall, as far away from the gap in the center as possible.
Mm-hmm.
I will walk down, listening carefully to hear if there's a "fuck you, I just get a crunch."
Okay, you do hear some sort of crunching sound down below, but it is much easier to go down for dwarf on your back than you thought there would be.
Oh, Sparky doesn't weigh that much.
Must be all the hair loss.
Yeah.
I'm sure the hair just,
I'll take offense to that comment. Thank you.
Yes, but hey, he's managing to carry you.
I know, but I'm just saying still take offense. But I have to, as a dwarf, I have to take offense.
Okay, so yes, you start going down. Okay, Dooza, you find yourself on the ground, not sure how you survived the fall. And you can feel that there's a soft wool fur underneath you.
Shit.
Please don't tell me that. I literally squished one of my dogs to death.
No, I won't tell you that.
Okay, thanks. I'm gonna stand up.
Okay, yes. You realize you do have a parry still stuck to you.
That's fine.
And you landed on him.
Oh, I landed on parry?
You did.
Whoops. I'll be kind and pick parry up because I made him fall with me, so...
So parry took 9 damage from the fall.
It'll be worse.
Okay, so yes, you are now standing. That is one of your actions.
I still can't see anything, right?
You can't see a thing.
And I've already seen Sparky try and use the Wayfinder for light.
No, you haven't.
And try using my Wayfinder for light.
Okay, you pull out your Wayfinder, activate it, and still see nothing.
Awesome. I'm guessing that's my 3 actions.
That is.
Mm-hmm.
Sparky, you are now riding a Obi-Wan down the... Or is it? It's one Kenobi down the staircase as you're feeling the side of the wall rub you the entire way.
That's right. I suppose I'm hanging on with both hands, so I can't really take anything out. I feel this is the best mount I've ever had so far in this whole adventure. I'm a demon, I'm a devil, no other thing that talks to me, you know?
Well, it's another talking mount.
Yeah. Feel
So,
quite good about the whole situation.
Are you sure you're happy to have another talking mount?
No, I don't. No, this one I can understand and get along with, okay? So, yeah. Anyway, I feel that I can't really do much while I'm hanging on to Willie.
Okay. So yes, you seem to be just going around in circles as far as you can tell, as you bounce up and down. Parry, you're feeling a little squished.
Feeling a little squished.
Not only did someone jump off a ledge with you, they used you as a cushion.
Yep. Brilliant.
Luckily, you're the buffest wizard known to man.
I am. Somehow I'm getting up after this.
And you're still tied to the person who just threw you off a ledge and landed on you.
Yeah, I'm gonna rectify that. I'm gonna... Actually, no, I'm not good at that, because we can't see anything.
Well, I'm sure splitting the party 4 ways will work.
Yes. I'm going to attempt to cast... Do I think this darkness is magical?
It could be.
I'm gonna cast a spell magic on darkness.
Okay. You shoot the darkness with your dispel magic.
Yes.
As I look up dispel magic to make sure I get it right for you.
Mm-hmm. Attempt a counteract check. Whatever. Which is apparently on 458.
That was another book falling. Okay. Okay, so that means you get to make a so you get to add your skill modifier to the check.
So
Which would be,
intelligence.
I believe it would be Arcana. Because it is
Oh, Arcana. Sorry, skill modifier. Sorry. Ah. That's not too bad. $33.
33.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're immediately blinded by someone waving a wayfinder in your face.
Turn that garbage off.
That was a 2-action effect.
Yes, it was. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want me to try and find your puppies?
Yeah.
I'll have a look around to see if there's any dismembered bits of dog.
Okay, that will be a perception for dismembered roll.
I'm not sure. I think Josh shot his mic off, but I said that's mean or cruel. Sorry.
You jump us down here after these things.
Yes, they're my dogs. They've been my life for many, many years.
Harry definitely saw you were in 2 minds about jumping down this, and it wasn't until you prayed to your god, and then the god's like, no, don't do that to the ear. And you're like, fine, I'll go jump after them. You were so contemplating running, I could see it on your face.
Wasn't contemplating, had actually chosen to run, and then called upon the god of battle to retreat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then I realized my mistake because I displeased my god so many times.
27 perception.
Okay, yes, you can see a slime trail leading up the leading down the path that you had walked to get to here.
Alright.
It glitters in the blinding light.
Yep. Let's follow the slime trail.
Well, can't do that quite yet.
Well, yes, but
Willie.
We can't do it yet, but I'm going to be dragged by Doozer in a minute.
Willie, you're up. You have a load on your back. Sparky's just riding you.
That's all right.
That's okay. At least I know where Sparky is, and it's less likely that she's going to drag me off the edge of the path. So I'm happy with the way things are, and content to just continue to walk down the tower. Can we see the light at the bottom?
You cannot.
Okay, well, we'll continue down.
Okay. You continue walking down.
Mm.
Okay, so that brings us to Doozer. You're just you hear you heard your parry saying that turn that off, and you're not sure exactly what he was referring to because you still can't see anything.
Oh, I still can't see anything? Okay. Do I hear anything? Apart from parry. Do I hear like a dog yelp or whimper or...
You can hear a dragging noise and a whimpering.
I go towards that noise.
Okay. You find yourself dragging Parry behind you.
Fine. I have no problems with this.
And you feel a wall on your arm side. Okay.
I just feel a wall.
You feel a wall on your arm side.
Okay.
Well, you can't really feel one on your other side.
No, I meant more just I can only feel a wall. I can't feel it like it goes to like a doorway or anything.
It does not. You do remember there was a set of stairs going down not far from here.
Oh, we knew that?
Well, you walked down the stairs to get to here. So there's a drop of it, there's a stairwell that drops down, there's a smooth path, and then there's a spiral up.
Oh, right, so I'm heading back towards where we came from, then.
You are.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, so you do seem to make pretty good pace as you've got a wall to guide you until you reach the stairs. Sparky, you're still a passenger.
I'll say if just till I can start seeing something.
Everything's still blank.
Okay. I can't think much else I can do because otherwise I'm just going to go boom, fall down the ground. Really don't want to. So.
Yeah. Okay. Guess we're back to Parry. You're
Are we going in the right direction?
You are going in the right direction, and Doozer leads you directly to the stairs. Looking up the stairs, you can see something dragging both puppies up it as it just moves from view.
Ah. So it's not in view at the moment.
And you can see that the trail reminds you of the pool's liquid.
Oh, great.
Maybe you disturbed the watcher in the pool.
Yeah, probably. Okay. Only, oh god. Okay.
You hear a malevolent voice go, yes?
Which malevolent? My god or his god? Yet to be determined.
Well, he said, "Oh God, not my God."
Yeah, I know.
Do I know which god I'm currently talking to at the moment?
You have no idea. You opened the floor.
I've opened the floor.
It might not even be a god. It might be just someone who thinks of themselves as a god.
Yeah, I know, right? I'll pray to say gracious being for because I don't know. Actually, I would know that you still can't see because you're basically pushing up against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
There. Yes, I'll pray to whoever I've just talked to, giving sight among the party.
But you ask it to give sight to the party.
Help the rest of the party through the darkness.
Okay, you hear a laughter in the back of your head, and you don't get the feeling that it really cares about what happens to them.
Nope, that's exactly right.
Much like you don't, it says.
Yeah. Alright. I'm going to start marching up the stairs, because Doozer's going to drag me up these stairs anyway, so I may as well guide Doozer.
Okay. You start being Doozer's guide dog.
Yep. Follow close.
And you start leading Doozer up the stairs.
Yep.
Okay, so, Willie, you finally reach the bottom of the stairs.
Why am I blind? Okay.
It's very slippery down here.
There's a fluid on the floor.
There is a fluid on the floor. It smells rather disgusting.
Smells a bit like blood.
Not particularly like blood, like you'd expect foul water to smell like.
We didn't come through this though, did we?
You did not. It wasn't here when you came through.
That's bad. I've got no choice. I start searching the floor because that's where my companions and I assume the dogs as well fell.
You don't find anything except this gooey residue on the floor that doesn't smell like blood.
Okay.
And you can hear Parry utter the infamous words, "Oh God," up ahead.
Up ahead?
Yep.
So he's on this floor, heading out, I assume.
You believe he is.
Alright. I'll call out, "Hang on!" And I start walking towards them using a wall for guidance.
Okay, Parry, you see the next blind person carrying another blind person coming up behind you.
Alright.
Apparently you are this party's seeing eye dog.
Yeah.
The one-eyed man is God.
Okay, Doozer, yes, you've been led up the stairs by Parry. Apparently he is useful.
I will continue to go up the stairs using the wall to guide me up.
Okay, not long after you find the step. And it evens out. You think you're not far from the entrance to this area.
Which means I should be able to see again. Hopefully.
Do you rush forward?
No, because I remember that there's a ledge that people tripped on that I didn't have any problem on, but I've got to probably still keep that in mind, even though I am trying to be quick. I am also trying to, not kill myself in the same process.
I'm sure you'll get to it one of these days.
I'm sure I will.
Okay, Sparky, you're no longer spiraling around and you're now going sort of flat and level. Except for this slight bog. You could get off his back. But you do smell a foul stench in the area.
And I heard the voice of Parry before as well.
You did hear the voice of Parry.
I'll get off his back.
I'll grip you a bit tighter as you go to do that and say the floor's full of icky stuff.
I say really, I had a bad feeling about that, Jim. And then we're holding hands as we try to go back out.
Okay.
Was there walls on both sides of the stairways?
On the original stairs that you went down, yes.
Yeah. So I'm assumption that we're both holding and trying to get there as quick as possible. I think trying to catch up.
Okay. So, you start moving down the passageway together.
Yeah.
And that brings us to Parry. You've just reached the top of the landing. You can see the two puppies being dragged by some sort of horrific looking creature. Dripping slime. What does Parry do?
So I see the creature.
You see the creature. It turns and looks at you.
Does it have teeth for eyeballs?
It has red glowing eyes.
Red glowing eyes.
And it doesn't seem to have a neck, yet its head's still turned.
Oh, lovely. I may as well do dues or solid. So it's a gooey creature.
It is a gooey looking creature. And you see, you also see, looking in that direction, there are runes above the doorway that you walked under.
Yep. Oh, the runes above the doorway that we're currently in?
The doorway that you're looking through, that you had to walk through previously and went blind.
Oh, great. Cool. Magical trap, love it.
And you think everyone walked through it?
Yep. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to try and destroy the runes in hope that people will be able to see again.
You know enough about these sort of things that you may bring the ceiling down where you destroy the runes.
Never mind.
And it wouldn't affect those affected by them.
Okay, so then let's not destroy the runes then.
You did dispel the effect upon yourself.
I did dispel the effect upon myself, yes.
You did. You probably don't have any more dispels though.
No.
You could do a medicine check to see how it is affecting the other people.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do a medicine roll, see how it affects the others. And if there's any kind of way to, reverse it. Medicine. 29.
Okay, you notice almost straight away, having a look at Dooza, that Dooza's eyes are completely blacked over.
Oh.
It wasn't a darkness effect.
It's like... Okay.
It was just something that stopped you being able to see.
Oh.
Which is an interesting form of darkness, don't you think?
Yep. So basically everyone's just blinded.
Pretty much. But it doesn't affect the eyes. The eyes are still in one piece.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, how are we gonna fix this?
I will give you an Arcana check.
Arcana check. 32?
32. You do think it may be illusionary because most illusions don't give a saving throw until after you expect it to be fake. You didn't feel it affect you, which is how most illusions work.
Gotcha. Alright. I will yell out.
It's all in your head.
Yeah, it's not real. It's an illusion effect. Open your damn eyes. And that'll be my third action.
Okay, so that brings us to Willie.
Keep it on.
You do hear Parry yell it out.
You hear Parry saying it's an illusion. It's an illusion effect. Snap out of it. It's not real. Believe it, basically.
Okay, I close my eyes and I go, I can see! And I open them again.
Give me a wisdom saving throw. You should be good at this one.
Nope. Well, 7 on the dice gives me an 18.
You don't know what he's talking about. It's completely black.
No, I think you got it wrong this one, buddy. Still no good.
And you keep moving forward and start going up the stairs. Dooza, you hear Parry call that out. Could it be this entire time you just imagined yourself blind?
I mean, given what we've already been through, I don't know if Dooza is so much surprised. It's just like, oh, not this shit again. And is like, alright, I want to see my dogs. I want to see my opponent. I want to get my dog back. And I can see. I believe.
I believe I can see.
I believe I can fly. Wait, wrong.
Well, you did that earlier, so I will give you advantage on the check.
Yes. Will saving through?
Yep.
Oh, okay, great. Oh, that's funny. 26.
Okay, so you see light start to pour back in again. And you can see your dogs being dragged, looking like they've been severely beaten up by some thing from the Black Lagoon.
Awesome. Second action is going to be Hunter's marking that thing. as a free action, I'm gonna yell. Basically something along the lines of like, "Come back here, you stupid monster." Bring my dogs back, you stupid monster. And I'm going to quick draw and rush towards it.
Okay, as you rush towards it, at the last moment you realize you're still tied to parry and stop short.
Okay. I don't drag Parry along with me.
I will give
Fastest wizard known to man.
I will give you a athletics check with disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage.
I'm the fastest wizard known to man.
Oh, I probably get going backwards.
What was this against? Is this against something of mine?
This would be against your athletics plus 10.
Okay. Shoot for the stars, then. I know what the number is.
With disadvantage. 20.
Yeah, I get pulled.
There's always a chance.
The magical number was 17.
Okay, I rolled an 8. I have plus 14, and that was with the minus 2. So, you know.
Okay, so you end up only being able to move half your movement as you're dragging Parry behind you.
Okay, that's fine. At least I'm moving towards the monstrosity.
But it's moving faster than you are.
I'm hoping my free action / taunt gets its attention.
Okay, so...
Because that always works out well for me, doesn't it?
It does. Sparky, you're up.
I assume I heard Harry's speech of greatness.
You can. You did hear his speech of greatness.
I said,
But you haven't taken a leap of faith, so you do not get advantage on your wisdom saving throw.
no, that's all right. I'll close my gun and go, yes, you can, yes, you can, yes, you can. It's fine. No, I'll go. Open my eyes, it's okay.
What is your will saving throw?
I'm getting close, man. 15? I've got 3 at the time of the dice, getting closer.
Just like Willie, it's like, this is a lie. Sight is a lie.
I look down at my chest, which I can't see, and going, yeah, sure, Parry. Yeah. Still got the potato Parry there. Yeah. I'll just keep going with Willie up wherever we're going. With the voices. So.
Still following the voices.
This is hilarious.
Okay, Parry, you're currently having a bit of a drag.
Off you go, Doozer. Slices the rope.
Okay, so rope is now cut. Doozer is set free.
Do I see the others yet?
You can see them struggling at the stairwell. They had tried to shake the illusion, but apparently they just don't have the willpower to bypass such a simple yet horrific trick.
Yeah. How far away are they?
They are about 30 feet down a stairwell. You're going to go back and get them?
I'm going to move 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And then hopefully this will wake. I'm going to say 3 words. Wake up Willie and just slap him across the face. Hopefully it'll break the illusion.
Okay, so yes, there is a surprise attack. Give me an attack roll, and I'll give you advantage.
And I add my strength. Because it's barehanded.
You add your strength, your level, and
Expertise.
and I believe you add +2.
+2?
Yeah, strength, your level +2.
Isn't unarmed mostly trained for everyone?
It is trained for everyone, yes.
Yay.
That's why he gets his level as well.
So I rolled an 18.
Mm-hmm. What?
I get a whopping +7 for a 25.
What is Willie's armor class?
That's pretty much just good enough to hit me.
Well, you do get a -2 due to not seeing it coming.
Okay. Then yes, it does hit me by 3.
And what is your strength bonus?
Mine.
Now, what is parry strength bonus?
A whopping 0.
Okay, so there is a horrendous sounding slap, and Willie takes 1 point of damage.
That would be temporary hit points.
No, it's actual physical hit points. If he was to reduce you to 0, it would knock you out. But there's no more there's no more temporary hit points in Pathfinder. If you do a subdual hit, the person gets 0 hit points left, they're knocked out. If you do a maiming hit or a magical hit and taken 0 points, they're killed.
Okay.
So it's basically the attack determines the effect of taking him to 0.
What the fuck?
Your face is stinging. And it is literally your turn.
Does he see the light?
He does not.
Bitch slap me, motherfucker! And I'll take a big fucking left hook.
Okay, give me 2 rolls.
Disadvantage.
No, just 2 rolls and tell me what they are.
D20?
D20.
15 and an 8.
And add your attack bonus to them.
So 29 and 22.
Okay, would either of those hit Sparky or Parry?
Both of them would hit parry.
The high one would hit Sparky. I'm just checking the other one now. Shield anymore.
And you get a -2 to your armor class due to the fact that you are blind.
Both hit me.
Okay, so you get to roll your damage against both Sparky and Parry as you're connected to both.
Really?
Yep.
3 on the dice, +2 for strength is 5.
Don't remember, you do have your reps. That is extra damage. Extra dice. I believe they are striking.
Yes. So that'll be 7 +2 is 9.
Well, you never get into a slap fight with a monk, as both Parry and Sparky take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
The fuck?
I'm still standing after all this
I know.
garbage that we've gone through.
You're at 31 points of damage.
Fucking back punching motherfucker.
But you realise you're connected to both Sparky and Parry.
Was that you, Willie?
Oh, was that you, Sparky?
Yeah. I didn't
Did you hit me? Why the hell did you hit me?
I didn't hit you.
Someone hit me.
Okay.
Who the fuck hit me? And the character sort of takes up a guarded stance. Motherfuckers.
Which then brings us to Doozer. You're hearing all this behind you as you're running away. Apparently, you've left the Three Stooges behind you.
Yeah.
So true.
Judah could care less about what Harry and Sparky and Lily are doing right now. He has one goal in mind right now. And that's murder the absolute living daylight out of this thing that's taking my dogs. How much further is it to the
Looking at it, it is at least 60 feet from you. It has taken the poppies to the other, just through the doorway.
So 2 movements, and I then should be in range to whack it from.
That is correct.
Sweet, let's do that.
As you go running, make a reflex saving throw as flame lights up either side of you.
Oh yeah, we're back to here. Reflex saving throw. 15. You can always leave do the behind parries. For those who missed that.
Well, he did cut the cable.
He did cut the cable, and he's now yelling at Lily and Sparky at 25.
25. Okay, so unfortunately that is just one below the magic number.
Aww. Well, if I didn't have -2 to my saving throws at the moment, I would have been fine.
That is 31 points of fire damage.
31 plus 13. Oh, 44 damage already. This is great.
But you do make it through. It doesn't stop you. You're on fire today.
Yeah, apparently, literally.
Okay, you are now standing between Poppy and Giant, with the creature right beside you.
Yeah, pretty much. This is Perry was saying. Give me back my dog, you stupid monster, and I attack it.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
One orc neck splitter because I only have one arm at the moment. What's that one? 34.
34 is a pretty good hit. Roll damage.
$17 magical slashing. Because my orc splitters are technically magical. Plus +1. Because they've got the... Is it cold stone? No, not cold stone. Cold iron.
Cold iron is a good effect to have.
Because I remember you talked about actually mentioning stuff like that, so I am mentioning stuff like that.
It is important. So the last thing you want to do is find out, whoops, I left off the thing that would save my puppies.
Pretty much.
Okay, so how much damage was that all up?
That was 17 magical slashing.
With cold iron.
With the cold iron.
Yes, you see your attack light up the creature. Apparently it does a lot more damage than you thought it was.
Nice.
And
Shame I don't have my other arm right now because I would really love to dual wield this thing right now, but I'll manage somehow.
okay, so Sparky, you hear the sound of a I'd probably say abyssal scream.
Well, I've got the problem right in front of me now. Somebody hit really hit me and hit the other thing. We don't know what the other thing is yet because it hasn't said anything. So
You literally heard Druza say, "Give me my dogs back, you stupid monster," and I heard an infernal scream.
I believe there was a parry saying snap out of it and went slap.
that too. But surely they can hear me as well. I'm only at the other end of the...
That's the infernal scream they could hear.
Yeah. And my comic book value as a rogue, I'll go, leave the slapping until after we get the puppies back. Okay? And I go, is there any way you get rid of this blindness? Because I want to help Doozer.
I believe I can see.
Is there anything I can do to kind of roll again, I suppose?
Doomsday did a leap of faith.
I'm trying to think what I've got here. I don't think my bag stuff. That's my bag stuff. I've got battle menace in my druid's illusion. Oh, I don't know what it is actually, sorry.
You're blind.
Or I can ask Harry, lead us back to Doozer, and I'll just randomly attack the thing.
Okay, so Parry, it's up to you. You've now managed to get a showing of how to actually slap someone properly by Willie.
Yeah. I go. That tickled.
You can actually feel the imprint of where his palm struck you.
Yep. And then I reiterate, it's an illusion. If you don't believe me, you can be blind forever. I'm going to then go towards Doozer to the point where I can see Doozer and the creature.
What about Sparky, who had said Sparky was going to grab on and follow?
I mean, I'm not getting anywhere close to this thing. But I will assist Doozer. So yes, by all means, if Sparky is well, I will drive Sparky to the edge of the room to where I can see the creature and Doozer.
Okay, so that brings us to someone else in the room. So Doozer, you see the creature takes up your challenge and pulls a what looks to be a spear out of its spine.
Okay. This might hurt a minute.
Spends an action to pull out a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
It looks nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so looks like on its attack it hits an armor class 20.
That's a miss. Even with the -2, that's a miss.
And then it's going to make something even it's going to try to it's going to attack one of your puppies.
Way to put this Doozer off even more.
Okay, so it does hit one of your prone puppies and you hear the crunching sound of bones.
Oh.
And your puppy twisting in painful ways.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I have a question.
Yeah.
They have an armor class of 20. So what did it roll?
It rolled a 3 to hit 20.
Oh, okay. Ouch.
And when it this time it managed to get the puppies also have penalties for being prone and blind.
Yeah. So that would be what -2 for prone. What -2 for
being flat-footed as well.
yeah. Awesome. Way to piss Doozer off even more.
Okay, so yes, it really did go for the painful strike.
Mm-hmm.
And in the room, you can hear the sound of someone else fighting, and you see Corda still in the room fighting another of these creatures that had kept him at bay while you guys left.
We told everyone to...
No one mentioned Corda.
I thought we did. I'm sorry, Quarter, but well, I mean, to be honest, he's never cared much about my puppies, so you know. I
He
don't
would have done
care.
the exact same thing I did and cut them loose.
Probably would have done it faster.
Probably.
Yeah, as soon as I was a target, it would have been my puppies.
And it looks as if he had been battling them for a while you had left. You think maybe you had been made to forget he was there.
Oh. Okay.
Which brings us to Willie.
I guess I just stand there.
Okay, so you still have a hand in yours pulling you.
Oh, follow it.
Because, hey, Sparky never said Sparky let go.
I'll follow it, but yeah.
Do you wish to try to see again?
Well, sure. Not really sure how you can do that, but sure.
You can, if it is an illusion, you can disbelieve at the end of any turn.
Oh, okay. All right, then I will continue to do so.
That would be a will saving throw.
13.
Apparently, it is the blackest of black, the darkest of nights.
We found the one thing that's missing this party up is a will saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dusa, you can see that there's one of these creatures dead on the ground near Corda, and he's fighting another. As this one that's attacked you and the puppies is giving you the evilish sort of look while twisting the point of the staff in your puppy.
Mm-hmm. Now, I thought I'd looked this up before, but actually reading it, so I'm looking at the second edition of the player core book.
Mm-hmm.
The forceful attribute on my weapon actually sounds more devastating than I thought it was. So this weapon becomes more dangerous as you build momentum. When you attack with it more than once per turn, which I generally do, and I generally have 2 of them, but not today, the second attack gains a circumstance bonus equal to the number of weapon damage dice, so in this case I have 2 weapon damage dice. Each later attack gains a circumstance bonus to damage equal double the number of damage dice. So I'm guessing that means I should have been adding on like the second and third attacks if they hit, +2 or +4 to each roll.
So instead of getting the penalty, so you've got the thing of when you've marked them, you get a it's a -3 to hit again. Unlike the normal -5.
Yeah.
With the forceful, it then becomes a -1 instead of a -5.
Oh right. Okay. So I should have been minusing like way less.
Yep.
On it. Oh okay. Right. That. So ones I've missed in the past that I've missed by like 1.
Yeah. All those misses you wouldn't have missed.
Yeah. All those misses that I wouldn't have missed. Okay. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, you notice that you're somehow holding your second axe. You can't actually see your second arm.
Oh, wow. Okay. I could have moved, my god. Because I went to attack this thing. That's what I think this is. But
that is exactly what you think it is, because your god always gives those who attack a stronger foe a bonus if they call upon his name in the attack. And you have to
Nice.
call upon it in the attack. And you did it as you leapt off the railing.
You may have been guided by your god at that point in time.
I may have been guided, but I have had a really shitty day, and I decided that I wasn't going to piss my god off any more than I have in the past. So I went to attack the thing that is dragging my dogs away.
Duzo got a celestial slap in the face, right? Everyone's getting physical slaps in the face.
Yeah, pretty much. Cool. All right. So that means I roll the damage.
You get to attack as if you've got two axes out.
Yep.
So you can do your twin attack.
That's not good. Time killers.
What did you get?
The second one probably isn't gonna hit, but we'll see. So the first one is a 29.
That's a hit.
The second one is a 23.
I'm going to call that a hit. Wouldn't normally be a hit, but you got to get a hit today.
Woohoo! Yay! Yeah, my god is actually favoring me today. This is nice.
Well, you've rarely gone up against the foe stronger than you without assistance.
Mm.
Even if you did drag the others behind you.
I think the key word there is dragged. Just saying. Alright. 8 plus 7 plus 6 plus 5 plus 10. So that is 36 magical slashing with the cold iron.
Okay, so yes, it strikes while leaving a burning smell in the air. That's one attack, I believe, or is it a double attack?
I think it only counts as one turn, though the wording is really ambiguous.
How many triangles?
So,
So how many of the? I'll just look it up. It'd be easier.
we always struggle with this question because.
It is twin takedown. It's twin takedown.
It is. It is.
So that's when you're wielding two melee weapons, each in a different hand.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find where I've listed it on my thing.
It should be your first level ranger feat.
Not actually got what it's been called in so long.
I believe that's what it is. So that's one action, so you still have two actions left. And I believe you can only do that once per round, though.
I thought I could do, as long as it's hunted mark, I could do it. As long as it's marked. Because that's why I have to hunter's mark, because otherwise it doesn't, I can't do the two-handed attack.
Well, actually, it doesn't say you can't do that 3 times, so technically you can make 6 attacks in a round.
Mm-hmm.
Just that these both attacks would be at -2.
Yes, they will be at -2.
So you get to do double attack again.
Yes.
You haven't actually done it this way before, because previously I think it was once, but they have taken that out of the revised version.
Yeah, I think that's and because it keeps changing. Why is it keeps getting confusing?
Well, it seemed like a penalty on the ranger to say, here's this awesome ability you can use once each round.
Once, yeah. And the fact that I've built myself as a
Momentum machine.
yeah, pretty much. So that would be so 19 plus 15 minus 2 is 32.
Plus the other 2 for drained.
So that'll be 30.
And so that's a hit.
16 plus 15 minus 4 is 27.
That will also be a hit, so 2 more hits go in.
2 more hits go there. Eight plus 7 plus 5 plus 10 is 34 magical slashing damage for the cold iron. This is almost broken now.
And now you're in your last round where it's at -4 to your normal roll, which will be -6 due to the drained.
Yep.
But you get to double attack yet again.
I do get to double attack it. $27.
27 will be a hit.
22.
And the 22 seems to almost miss until your arm just seems to twist slightly and slide on in.
Pretty score on as I attack for the third time in the round. 33 magical slashing damage.
Okay, this creature is looking quite bloodied, as it is now Sparky's turn. You find yourself at the top of the stairs with Parry dragging you. Do you try to disbelieve?
I wish that my eyes got better, and I'll try again.
Okay.
I'm using new glasses, the other one sucks. Oh, getting better. That's a 20.
That's a 20. Okay, so the you can see.
Okay.
You can see
75% of the way there, come on!
there's Parry right before you, but that's the end of your turn.
Is it in my turn?
Yeah, unfortunately, breaking a magical effect is the end of your turn.
Well, okay, but can I quick draw my daggers? Just ready for the next thing.
Technically, no, because you got one hand on Parry and one hand on Willie pulling you, both being pulled.
That's all right, I'm going to stand with Willie, so that's okay.
Okay, so it is now Parry's turn. I believe you're leading them to the fray.
Yes, I'm leading them to the fray, so I can see Quarter fighting one of these things.
No, you can only see Duzar because Quarter is still in the room with the 2 big pools.
Oh, like all the way back at the beginning. Only Duzar can see them through the corridor.
Because Duzar's just in that same room as well. You've basically come back to the start of the session.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just about to cross the room with the flaming trap.
Yes, I just remembered that. So this is the room with the flaming trap.
Maybe if you go quick enough, it won't have reset.
No.
So you stop?
I'm just trying to think. Parry is going to
throw Sparky through the fireball ring and see if he lands close to Doomsday. Right?
I don't think he's good at dwarf tossing.
I'm a gnome. The gnome tossing.
Are you claiming you're a gnome now?
I heard Doomsday yell out by the Paragoron. Harry is respecting the fact that this is a one-on-one fight between the creature and Doomsday, and is not going to intervene.
Okay. So you stay and watch from the safe side of the fire zone?
I'm trying to more get to Doomsday, not Doomsday, Quarter, to see how he's going.
That's okay. You've forgotten him most of the session. I'm sure a couple more minutes won't matter.
Yeah. Alright. I stick my arms out and say, Doozer's got this.
Okay.
And also, be wary, this is the room of fire.
Okay, the black inky creature goes for a grievous strike against Doozle. Help if I actually rolled into the thing. Which is a much better roll than I rolled out of it. So you should be happy with that roll.
It stabs itself in the face, please. Yeah, what face? Martin, sorry, it's called Twin Takedown in the revised version, is that right?
That is correct, yes.
Yeah. Right, that's why couldn't find the name, because I think it's called something different.
Quite possibly. So yes,
I'm just looking up now so I can update my my sheet. So yeah, I just wanted to confirm the new name. That's all.
yes, it stabs you right through your lost arm and completely misses, and you see its long spear clatter away as it looks on bemused.
Yeah, tried to sever my non-existent arm.
It went straight through. No resistance.
What a surprise.
And then chooses to step on your other poppy with another cracking sound.
It really, like, it knows where to hit me when I'm down, but at the same time, did not learn from the last round.
It's mentally fucking with you. It's like, if I can't physically hit you, I'm going to mentally toy with you.
If I'm going to go down, I'm going to make you remember it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
It's basically picking on what's going to make you the most long-term pain.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell it doesn't care if you take it down.
No, I figured that much.
And you watch as Quarter in the back does a lunge and manages to skewer one of them right between the eyes.
I don't say what eyes, but I think they do have eyes.
But apparently he didn't hit a weak spot.
Oh no. Yes. It was called Monster Hunter in the previous book. That's why I couldn't find the new name. I will update my character sheet.
Yeah, they probably thought Monster Hunter doesn't make sense to hit things twice with axes.
Yeah.
They probably got copyrighted by Nintendo.
Probably.
Okay, Willie. You can. You've just heard Parry say, "Doozer's got this."
I feel safer already, and try to get rid of the illusion.
I can do it. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
25. 14
Okay.
plus 11.
Apparently, the words of wisdom there, as you can see, Doozer in the fight for his life.
Shit. Is Sparky there?
Sparky's right beside you, also looking on in interest, wonder, horror. Add a few things in there.
Come on, girls, get your pom-poms out in your skirts. Come on, we're going to cheer Doozer on.
But he's actually looking.
He's actually
As
looking.
opposed to being blind.
Sparky's always been a looker.
Not
Not as good as Parry though.
Okay, I sort of look down and look down at Sparky and sort of.
And you also see that between you and Duza is the fire trap.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I have no interest in going back through that.
I can understand that.
The reason
Duza,
why,
you are
the
up.
reason why Parry's like, no going. This scrawny, twigged wizard's like, you shall not pass.
Is Duza going for another twin takedown?
I will indeed go for twin takedown. Actually, I was reading the wrong one. It is called twin takedown in the other one, but the effects are definitely nerfed in the old version. It's kind of overpowered now. The wording is quite different.
Technically, it's not overpowered. It's still hard to pull off, and the fact that you're making 6 attacks in a round can actually work against you if you didn't have Hunter's Mark and also something that reduced you with momentum.
The fourth wall, yeah. It works in my favor only because I've kind of inadvertently built it that way. Right. Let's attack. 28.
That will be a hit.
Is 32.
32 is also a hit.
Yeah, swing hard. 8 plus 5 plus 3 plus 2 plus N is 28 magical slashing.
Okay. Okay, you hit it with 2 massive blows and it turns into a puddle of acidic goo with the gurgle of I'll be back, Duza, as it collapses.
Ooh.
Alright, what devil following you now? Yay!
And you can see the bodies of both Giant and Puppy starting to smoke in the acidic mess.
I guess I spend my next 2 actions rescuing my dogs out of the acidic mess.
They're both unconscious and you can tell badly hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, Duza has won. What does Sparky do?
Hey, I'm going to do cheerleading thing. The daggers and pom-poms.
Your daggers are now in your hands as you quick drew them.
I could draw them back because I don't need them anymore. We've got a fire trap I need to disable, and maybe to help cool down. I'm not sure yet.
You're not very good at disabling magical traps.
It's a magic trap, is it?
Mm-hmm. Which means it makes it very hard for you to see because there's nothing to see.
I had a question for the DM. Did those things just walk through without a problem?
They did.
I hate those things more now. Okay.
And even the puppies being dragged through didn't set it off.
Okay. I yell at Duza. Are you okay over there? And then I get no response.
Probably a bike 'em!
Yeah. Bike.
At least you got it right that time.
So I think I can stay on this side and just heal Willie, or can go to the other side and heal the puppies. So it could be either one, so I'm not sure if I...
Who will you save?
We'll say. Well, I feel guilty that my gem taking might have caused all this. So I feel like this helps me help into the puppy. So I'm going to run through that fire trap and try to dodge everything on my way through.
You run through the fire trap as if there's a flame on your heels and nothing goes off.
Ooh. I get to the puppy dogs and ask if you just want some puppy healing.
And that's your turn. Parry.
Yes.
You've just watched Sparky run across the open area and no flame came.
I don't trust it.
I'm sure it's waiting for you.
Oh, it definitely is.
Well, you know your hot stuff, so hey, it's going to have to go.
Yeah. Is there any way that Pride could possibly disarm this trap?
Not if you can't see it.
Okay. Well, if I can't see it, then all or nothing's go for it.
Okay, you sprint across. Your heart's beating like wild, and nothing happens.
No tease, no tease, no tease, no tease. I'm buff.
Okay, you make it across just in time to see Korda do many stabs into the other creature as it also dissolves, collapsing upon itself.
Yay!
He's looking very beat up with many cuts and bruises. You think he's been fighting them for quite a while.
Yeah, it's not a surprise.
He always complains that they call that. Yeah.
And Willie, you're by yourself on the other side of the trap. Can you make it?
Well, they did, so I have absolute faith that I can make it.
Okay. You hear a growl of approval in the back of your head?
Excellent.
Apparently your faith is rewarded.
No worries.
And you make it past into the room. And I think we will finish the session there with having to find out what happens next session. Do the puppies live or die?
What a cliffhanger, Martin.
Well, we've got to keep living up to what's happening so far.
I figured that much.
And I thought having Korda in the background would make it an interesting twist.
Yeah.
If they die, I'm likely to get killed by Doomsday because I took the gem. So you're a link kind of session. It's fine.
Make sure you turn up, otherwise it might be a little one-sided.
Oh no, I'm definitely turning up to see if my character dies because of the hands of a enraged ranger.
I don't think Dooz is smart enough to connect the dots, but we'll see.
Okay, so I'll put it on end credits and chat to you after.
Mm-hmm.